Hello, chairs, Senator Coleman and Representative Fox, also to Senator Giarratana, Representative Holder-Winfield, and those of you who are friendly colleagues here. I will say it is a good day when justice is served on those in our government positions who are abiding by all the rules of the courts, the canon laws in our courts, which is the People's Court, and the color of law, but I wish all of you the best and pray for your good service. To the Connecticut Judiciary Committee, I am Cheryl Martone of Westbrook, Connecticut, P.O. Box 165. I hope my testimony here today can make a difference for families in Connecticut. And the Judiciary Committee before me will know about the corruption, the torture, and unlawful ways the courts operate. I have testified at many hearings here at the LOB, and I'm working to make a better environment in our great state of Connecticut for my child and all the children of Connecticut. I have one child, and he is a victim of abuse by the education system here in Connecticut, the DCF, CPS, and many of his civil and education rights have been violated by almost all the schools he has been in. I'm here to speak about Judge Turner, who is a Connecticut Superior Court judge in the Sonia Milford District. He hears cases on family matters and heard my case in Milford Family Court, Milford, Connecticut, July 2010, of which I was a plaintiff. Why and when I presented my case at the time was a matter of such importance and imperative to the upbringing of my child that he neglected to see or listen to the facts of why it had to do with bringing about change for the betterment of my family life and the proper upbringing of my child, which the father was not cooperating with a court-ordered agreement of the parties. Judge Turner denied me to have equal custody, which would have allowed me to protect my child's rights, and he not only aided the perpetrator father, who was already backed by the law-breaking DCF-CPS to defend my rights in the court that day. He was appropriate in his manner, but violated the canon laws. A judge should perform the duties of judicial office impartially and diligently. He did not exercise this, and he did not give me the legal or factual basis for his decision to me. And I am the guardian parent and mother in protecting my child's rights. I will make a quote from the Bible of the Colossians 3:25. But he that doth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. I feel that the judges do not respect the people. Judge Turner also violated me under the rule of law. He did not receive all the facts of the case by his own doings before rendering a decision. He also did not seek to have my witnesses to come forward, of which he would have known the truth about how badly the DCF-CPS treated/violated me when they had previously kidnapped my beloved child. I'm a judicial advocate by proxy. By this I represent the Amendments 4 and 5 of the United States Bill of Rights to protect citizens' right to be free of unwarranted and unwanted government intrusion into one's personal and private affairs, papers, possessions. Article 12 of the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights states, "No one shall be subjected to arbitrary interference with his privacy, family, home, or correspondence, nor to attacks upon his honor and reputation. And everyone has the right to the protection of the law against such interference or attacks. I also give exercise to other biological parents the knowledge and guidance to do so. All I want is truthful courts. Most are not. I want justice wrought on the ones who are intentionally and deliberately causing injustice in our courts, either by judges or officers of the courts that cause further harm to our families. Because of what has happened to me in the family and juvenile courts and others is why I investigate the Department of Children and Families and CPS and the GAL system. There are several petitions out on them for the simple reason that they do a hostile takeover of your beloved child for their own selfish reasons, to traffic children and to profit from the large sums of money to be made by government funding of the taking of these children. I just have another
You just please
short
summarize.
paragraph.
Go ahead.
Okay. More children die in foster care than in their own loving homes. It was told to me that foster figures will sit at the dinner table with a steak and potatoes on their plate while a child watches them, and they are given scraps of food and treated like a third-class prisoner. I've heard many times from biological parents and children themselves that children are drugged and molested by DCF and CPS workers. My child was severely harassed by them, which is why I say this judge or any other judge who violates a parent's right to raise their child and protect the beloved child should not be allowed to act as a judge in a court and cause harm to another innocent child's or innocent parents' lives. I have an ending statement. Judge Turner thinks he is making good progress when he never heard all the merits of how my child is being neglected by the father, who's 9 years deadbeat, has 2 criminal convictions, and is a known alcoholic with no wholesome activities in his life because of the neglectful decision of this judge, as he has abruptly rushed my hearing out of the court. I did not spend my valuable time to send in a grievance complaint about him, as it shows here they are all dismissed, so why would I? With the Bar's Grievance Committee, this committee and other law scholars come forward and give due process to those who are committing crimes against our children and families. It will be worth my time to make a report about the inadequate ways our courts are run instead of making public awareness. Let's join together to fix the problems, as the courts are not run well. My life and family's lives have been wrongly and negatively economically impacted by the wrongs in the courts, especially at a CPS trial where the whole system do a hostile takeover of our children and do monetary scams on parents. Juvenile court and the GAL, my child's GAL, will sue Cousino. I call her the big bad wolf. To this day, I'm still has violated my life. To this day, I'm still a victim of abuse and retaliation by the courts and officers of the courts. They are not user or client friendly. The only court I have found who is the federal court. Hopefully, there will be justice made there. I hope that you, the Judiciary Committee, can make a positive change for the families of Connecticut. And I just wanted to state that in the last month, I have 2 retaliatory pieces of evidence that have come across my desk from a law office that I'm in family court now, that a law office sent to me, sending me negative responses to something that I asked a lawyer to step down because there's bias in his firm, because he's representing my child in family court, which I'm going to give them one more chance, one more hearing. And the office of a probate court sends me a invoice 4 years later after the fact. So that's 2 pieces of retaliatory evidence I have, because I make public awareness, because I speak up and stand up.
Thank you very much for your testimony today. Thank you for waiting for your turn.
Okay, and I feel that if there's no questions, that you all learned something from this.
Are there any questions from members of the committee? Is it Cheryl Martone?
Yes.
How do you spell your last name?
Martone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you very much.
Have a great day.